Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Captain Zuriz episode after about a month of me kind of going through things. And what I mean by going through things, I couldn't really without being interrupted almost every 10 minutes, and it was annoying. But life has settled down, things are going as they should, and oh, my reputation's done. So I'm gonna go ahead, collect these reputations, get them going again. But that there are some updates to Captain Zuriz, and these updates are. Oh, I could claim tier 3. Okay. And most of these are coming in by way of equipment and a little bit of equipment. Not a lot, just a little bit. Now, I have been playing Star Trek Online. I just haven't, like I said, been able to really record without lots of audio interruptions. And that just doesn't make for great, enjoyable viewing for you. At least, I don't think it does. So, hopefully, you'll like the fact that episodes are going to resume normally now because a month of stuff is gone. May still hear the neighbors barking dogs, though, every once in a while. So, since last time, there's a new reputation, the temporal reputation. Kitty. And I don't know why, but whenever I start recording, my cat likes to start trying to get my attention. She was down at my feet and she started biting my ankle. Like, Kitty, no, I'm not playing with you, Kitty. She's doing it again. She'll probably be trying to get my attention. I don't know why. Whenever I start talking while I'm recording, she gets this idea stuck in her head that it's playtime, but it's not playtime. Right, so gotta collect these. And yeah, that's a whole bunch of like storyline missions popping up. Then we're gonna do the 20-hour date. Now, I kinda touched on the reputation system, but that's not what the focus of this is gonna be. It's gonna get everyone back into where we are with Captain Zuriz, because like I said, I have been playing, I just haven't been able to record. I do know that Agents of Yesterday came out, and if you haven't really had any interest in Star Trek Online, now is probably when you probably should at least create a character, get them leveled up to 10 or so. I do have an Agent of Yesterday character playthrough coming up, so that'll be unique to watch, because they have, like, they start in the 23rd century, which is basically the original series of Star Trek. That's where they start, and well, basically leveling up after that. So now, things that have changed. All his ground gear is the same. The ship gear that has changed. I pulled off the Aegis set from one of my other alts and put it on Zuriz. I crafted myself an omnidirectional beam. Then I pulled this Spark 13 Neutronium alloy console from my main because he wasn't using it, and this EPS flow regulator. Let's throw it on the ship. And that's about it for changes. Everything else is pretty much the same. Zuriz gained a level because I've been doing duty officer assignments. And oh, my chat. And I go straight to the team chat because I don't really want the zone chat. Maybe toxic. I don't know. Could listen to NPCs talk, but as you can see, in another hour and a half, gonna be doing more research. Um, got some duty officer stuff going right now. And no Admiralty. Why am I not doing Admiralty? Ah, that's fine. This is... Oh, and then all the reward boxes from the reputation. Open these up. Might get some good ground gear for my duty officers. Who is part of my normal retinue? Oh, Osro. Right, I gotta get manuals for Osro. Now these aren't gonna be like the best ground engineering um, abilities for your bridge officers is between Quick Fix and the Chronoton Mine Barrier. The reason why I say it's between the two is if you're gonna go heavy with turrets like I do, like Zarva here probably should be rolling with a Quick Fix, but we're gonna just go with Chronoton and the turret, and then finally Mortar. And where is it? The medical, not the medical field generator. I want the, oh, oh, here. I don't want the medical fab. Oh, a shield generator. Oh, it's shield gen 3 that goes into that slot. So, anyways, okay, then it will be that, and then quantum mortar 2 for you, Osro. You weird creature, which I'm probably gonna have to. Okay, shield generator, quantum mortar 2. Yeah, shield generator, turret fab, and there. Osro is all set up for ground. Osro, weapon. What kind of weapon you got? Did I put better shields on you? No. Osro's that stance, not doing it for me. Why are you in the creature stance? Go to Taylor slash surgical makeup person. Plastic surgeon. Surgical alterations. What? Oh! Hey! So we're just gonna put everything back into cannons. 20-hour research to level up. Oh, how are my traits looking? Because the... Oh, yeah, this is another thing I got from my temporal agent reward. Yeah, I've been doing my temporal agent. I got critical systems, starship trait. Taylor! Bridge officers, where's Ozro? Modify. No creature stance. Just standard. There's supposed to be a trill? Done and done. Now I'm gonna pop up the mission episode, and we are going back into the Solanite Dyson. Last episode, if you remember, we rescued Tuvok and kind of found out that the Undine are coming, and now, well, the Undine have a way from the Delta Quadrant to attack the sphere. So this is Sub-Commander Cole. Undine have started to invade the Dyson Sphere, Admiral. They have employed massive planet killers to destroy the Voth that we were previously engaging in the Voth zone. Now the Undine have taken full control of a portion of the sphere and are seeking to destroy it. The Alliance has sent Admiral Chal Rex to lead the charge against the Undine. Could use your help if you can spare it. So this is basically an introduction to another Battlezone. Like when the Solanite Dyson story arc missions all came out and Reputation, you could battle zones. And similar to the ground battle zone that we kind of took a look at. Oh, and Aegis kind of changes the look of your ship. I have new pulse trails that are blue rings. And my deflector dish actually has a little thingy poking out of it, but it's so small. Anyway. And the shields also gives you a slight, like, highlight look. Like, let's just take off the shields real quick, so you can see what I'm on. So, see how it's, like, not as bright, I guess you could say? Now we throw the shields back on, and you get some highlights back. These white highlights that were around the saucer edge. And in here. Anyway, let us continue. I've been barking on long enough for the past 10 minutes, not doing anything. We shall go. Right again. Wait. Dyson sphere. Oh, such a crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm making these videos again. Happily too. I really would like to hop on my agent character, but I'm kind of going to be doing a cross thing where I explain Agents of Yesterday, the agent system, and how the perk rewards are for all characters on your account, not just the agent. Well, temporal agents need to actually earn the what would be the right word? Earn the yes, they need to earn their own perks, you know, and I can't really show you because I'm not on an Agent of Yesteryear character, but basically you get a special agent perk for every 10 levels, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and it stops at 50, and you get different various perk rewards for those levels. You could find temporal probes, which will give you more information about the temporal Cold War, which is which is actually part of Future Proof. But there's Yesterday's War. Now, don't get confused with this storyline being all the way, down at level 20. For some reason, this first one, the Once and Future Agent, completed. Like, there was a bug going around that if you accepted the mission, it would auto-complete where you talk to Daniels, which is extremely strange. But you're not really missing. But here we are. And like I said, I don't know why it's down at level 20, these Yesterday's War episodes, because all these things that happen in Yesterday's War they're not really fluid, the current episode structure. And what I mean by that is you don't find out about the temporal Cold War. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the temporal Cold War episodes. You don't start finding out about that stuff until the Iconian story arc, mostly. Technically, our first let's see, what mission was it? It was and then one of the mouse I was using broke, and now I'm using one that's still in bad repair. The clicking isn't good on it. Yeah, Temporal Ambassador was actually our first introduction to the Temporal Cold War on the Postok, if you want to go back and look at those. But here we are at the sphere, so we go to the Dyson sphere. Now, one thing I forgot to mention about the Dyson sphere is you can actually do duty officer missions here, which are pretty good. Like, This one rewards 1,500 science experience, so that's really good. But you kind of need, science officers, which I'm lacking science officers at the moment, and you also need the Z particles, rubidium, duranium, and hydrazine gas. So you use up crafting materials, but it's a really these like the Dyson duty officer missions are a great way to level up. Like a lot of them provide good experience. But we're gonna go ahead and take the ground Battlezone shuttle. Now we're not going to the ground Battlezone to fight there or anything, but we're using it as to skip to the next zone. Then we're gonna beam up to the ship. As I was placed into that Ferengi, I displaced his existence. So this is the Voth battle zone, as you remember from last time. But where we're supposed to go is farther over here to the Voth zone. So as you can see, we're making our way there. And when we get there, we're going to be in the Undine battle zone, and we're going to get a cutscene. And I'm going to explain a little bit about the battle zone, about what's going on. And if you need Undine marks, I need Iconian marks. But if you need Undine marks for the Undine stuff, this is where you go to. This is the best place to get it. So enjoy. Here's the intro.
Captain, you are in the Undine battle zone. Our goal is to close fluidic rifts to destroy Undine planet killers. Here is our plan. This is a map of the battle zone. We have 3 different methods of closing the rifts. When a rift is open, the area is red. When we close a rift, it will change to blue. Closing rifts advances our progress, shown by this meter. When it is full, we can launch our attack on the planet killers. We must defeat at least one planet killer for the operation to be considered a success. Good luck.
So right, we're in the battle zone officially. So yeah, it's just saying the map and then the battle zone ally control. So we're going to bring up the big map. And as you can see, we have no areas of control. Everything. And change an instance, and maybe there's another area with more players. As you can see, there's not a whole lot. So right now it would probably be difficult to do a lot of the Battlezone stuff. So with this point is the artillery point, like they said, and you just move it forward. Just keep propelling it forward. And I'm gonna hit that, but and clip right through it hilariously, but yeah. Oh, and I forgot my command. Oh, and hello, all my plasma beams are back in my tray. Yeah. I'm caught in the fluidic rift. So yeah, should I have? Yeah, I got command shield frequency up, and nobody else has command or weapon efficiency. So I'll put up weapon efficiency instead. So we're gonna, hop around the battle zone a little bit because there's 3 different kinds of capture points. There's this is called the Romulan point, which is the artillery. You basically move a payload down the track, and when it gets to the end of the track, you complete the objective. Then there's the Federation point, which basically is a destroy a bunch of ships coming in. Yeah, I bet people are like, how are you playing, looking at the map and not seeing what's going on? I don't need to know what's going on. My ship's perfectly in good hands. And then there's the Klingon point where you have to activate 3 different devices, and then you capture the point. We're not going to do a full playthrough of the Battlezone, but at least one of each point. So, see the singularity stop moving, move it forward, that's the payload basically, and you move the payload to the fluidic space portal right there at the end of the track. Oh, the ship has turned so slow. Sad. Ow! Freaking hull breach from that ship did all that damage. I was being pulled into the fluidic rift and it was exploding, and I'm like, no! That's alright. Nothing Miracle Worker can't fix. Turn this boat around! Oh my gosh. Ship is just so slow to turn. Cruisers are my least favorite until you get enough piloting specialization points to increase your turn rate. But what I really should buy is an RCS. Yep, I should have an RCS on this. A conductive RCS console. I keep forgetting to get one. Well, actually, the one I want to get is like 90 million or 250 million, and it's the RCS console with EPS flow on it. And one thing I've always said is EPS flow, the power transfer rate, having a high amount of them is good, because remember, the power levels go down as I fire. Oh, see, and we close the rift. We get a tier 4 reward for our participation, and we get experience points, expertise, a mark package, and a lithium ore. So how many marks did we get? I don't even know. But here we go towards this one. Now this is the Federation control point, and all you gotta do is basically stay here. Just stay here and outnumber the Undine ships. What do you gotta do? All you need to do, and you have to stay, like I said, in the proximity of the device. Watch out for these fluidic bubbles, and as long as allies outnumber the Undine, the rift will close. Now you do have to stay within the confines, which could be a little troublesome sometimes. Now these fluidic bubbles won't destroy you outright if you run into them, but it's just annoying if you get in them. And I'm going to go command, turn rate buff please. And yep, I went into the fluidic rift, taking damage. And that's about it. That's all. Some damage over time. And penalty to movement. But it's like nothing that I can't handle. Damn, I got stuck in this other bubble of fun. Oh. So, yeah, it's like it hurts, but it's not that bad. It could be worse. I'm stuck in a grav well, fluidic space gravity well type thing. Like, really, I completed that one mission. We could go straight to the next one if we wanted to, but I wanted to give you a little taste of the Undine Battlezone. Yeah, see? Look, destruction. Oh yeah, we completed it. All we had to do was sit through that cutscene. So normally, like in these battle zones, you'll see a lot of people go to different places. Like there's some people, will say, well, two to a point is good enough. And, just sit here and wait till this bar is full. Like, that's all you gotta do. And if you really want to, you can be super lazy and just sit right here. Right in the center. But, it's a battle zone. It's kind of not as exciting as the other ones, in my opinion. That's why I'm all opinion, because it was me in pain from a kitty bite on my ankle. She doesn't break skin when she bites, but it's enough where it's like, plus it's a shock. I'm here talking, relaxing to you people. And then all of a sudden, kitty bite. But no, there's really kind of it here. Some people would think, oh, that's pretty boring. And yeah, it's pretty boring. And you got missions over here you could do too, or duff missions. So while I'm sitting here, might as well queue them up. And while I'm actually at Red Alert, sending Doffs out on missions. Oh. I know, you're probably like, this is it? This is endgame? Yeah, this is endgame. Oh! Whoa! That's another thing. Do you remember... Well, there's JJ Trick ships now. That is... one of the... Oh god, it was the Dreadnought from the second movie. Into Darkness? On JJ Trek? I can't remember. But yeah, JJ Trek ships are here. I wonder if there's actually... Oh, there isn't anything about it. But... Oh, alright, so we got our mark rewards. Get head on out. So the last thing is the Klingon type capture point. And we can see someone else has already worked a bit on it. They've activated 2 of the devices to close the rifts. So what you basically do is come to a point, activate the energy weapon satellites, and they close the rifts. Third one going. All primed up. Yeah, that's the Dreadnought cruiser from the second Star Trek JJ movie, which I still haven't seen, by the way. After I saw the first one, I was like, ow, warp core breach. And then that's the reactive shielding effect from the Aegis. So there's all 4 weapons up. And as long as the weapons stay activated, basically, they'll destroy this fluidic portal that the Undine are using. So that guy actually put a set on it. Ah, see, there we go. Done. So this is basically the Undine battle zone. Now, you do this, what I did, at these 3 points, at the other points that are similar, and then basically you have a big throwdown with 3 planet killers. Yeah, this episode's ran long enough. Got a full 15. You know what? Let's just finish it. Let's just finish it. Show you guys what a Battlezone is. Well, the Undine Battlezone. Oh, see, there's the special effect on my shields again. Because I have the 3-piece set. So, 3-piece set of the Aegis. Energy feedback conductor. Affects self. Go. Ah. I will push the payload. Push the payload. Ah ha ha. So basically the Nightcore battleship, see how he's got targets over him? Oh, he blew up now, but when he had... oh, actually you can still see them right there. Well, now he blew up. But that's the ship you have to destroy to keep the satellite from being pushed back. So basically, yeah, it's a payload push. Not very exciting. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to subject all of you to this. Like, if there's enough people going at like the same time, capturing the points and everything, you could go through a full cycle in about 10 minutes or so. Maybe 30. But, you know, this video's already been going on for 32 minutes now, and well, I don't know if I want to subject you all to this still. Maybe you are interested in this Battlezone, like, but there's no story, so they're just flying around, shooting things. Flying around, shooting things. Around, shoot things. And I kid you not, that's all there is to do in a Battlezone, and you know, complete the objectives, and then when it becomes like destroy the planet killers, the Undine planet killer, you know, it's actually pretty cool because it's like a boss fight, basically. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably cut this video here. But I have to get out of red alert before I could leave. Oh, actually, I could also highlight the Xiphias escort, because I did finish the summer event, so I could highlight the Xiphias in a little while. Alright. I get out of red alert, I am working. And that's going to conclude Battlezone for here. And we'll start the next episode in 100% honesty. Like, 100% we'll start the next story instead of going to Battlezones, because Battlezones I want to showcase... I do want to showcase and explain how they work and everything, and when we get to reputation grinding for marks and other stuff. But that's the bug. But yeah, gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching, everyone. It's great to be back and making videos again, where I could comment and talk with you. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Good one. Good one. Have a good one. Yeah, have a good one. Err.